In the run for the roses. Talk as money was acting up just a bit in the starting gate. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. And Song and a Prayer comes out in stride from his inside post. Balto Star is there, not far behind Millennium Wind. And here comes Keats from the far outside. Bias for the first time. And it is Song and a Prayer to lead the way. Balto Star right there with them. Keats on the outside is running along in third. Millennium Wind behind them fourth. Hungary is fifth. At Point Given is on the outside, heading for the clubhouse turn. He's racing in sixth position now. And then it's Talk as Money seventh in between horses. Express Tour is close to the pace eighth. He's only about 6 lengths from the lead. Then it's a break of 5 lengths now. Invisible Ink is ninth on the outside. Star Tech is running in 10th. AP Valentine is 11th. Thunder Blitz lumbering along in 12th place. Then it's a break of another 3 back to Monarchos. Dollar Bill followed on the inside by Arctic Boy. A break of 6 to Stretch running long shots. 50 Stars and Jamaican Rum. They're 20 lengths from the lead. The opening half mile was the fastest in Derby history. 44 and 4/5 seconds. Song and a Prayer's pace is blistering down the backstretch. With 4.5 furlongs remaining, it's Song and a Prayer, and he leads by 2 lengths over Balto Star. Millennium Wind is now third toward the inside. Hungary in good striking position on the outside. And the pent-up power of Point Given. 5 lengths from the lead, he's beginning to advance. Express Tour is right with him as the field rounds the far turn. Then Invisible Ink. Thunder Blitz is well within striking range. Jorge Chavez gets busy on Monarchos, and they're surging as they move toward the top of the stretch. And Congaree has come away with the lead. Here comes his stablemate Point Given on the outside. They're in 3/4 in 1:09 and 1. Record time here in the Derby. You're at the top of the stretch, and it is Congaree who is full out. Here comes Monarchos under a heavy drive on the far outside. Invisible Ink is there. Point Given not today. 1 furlong left. Here comes Monarchos, who sweeps to the lead. He's pulling away by 2. He's pulling away by 3. Jorge Chavez and Monarchos have won the Kentucky Derby, and the final time was 1 minute 59 and 4/5 seconds. He was as fast as Secretariat, and it was a the roses. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. And War Emblem is showing that speed of his today. There's Proud Citizen, and on the far outside came home with some early speed. Down toward the inside, Perfect Drift is up close early. The early pace appears moderate here. It's Perfect Drift toward the inside. War Emblem in between horses. Proud Citizen with the leaders on the outside. Came home is up close and racing in 4th. Blue Burner 5 wide heading for the turn in 5th. Request for Parole is racing in 6th. Private Emblem is alongside him, running in 7th. Wild Horses 8th toward the inside. Harlan's Holiday 3 wide, running in 9th. Medaglia d'Oro right there in the middle of the pack. He's 10th. And Johannesburg drafting in behind horses. 11th toward the inside. Essence of Dubai is 12th. Edie Grades is 13th. Ocean Sound is now 14th. And they are now followed by Castle Gandolfo running in 15th. And then it's all in the chase. Sarland has only 1 horse beaten, and that is the late running Lusty Latin. The opening half was a legitimate one. 47 seconds flat. The field moves down the backstretch, and War Emblem leads the Derby field by length. Proud Citizen pushing him along with 5 furlongs to go. And that's Perfect Drift, who's got a cozy spot down toward the inside. He's running in 3rd. Came home is only 3 lengths from the lead. He's running 4th as the field moves into the far turn now. Harlan's Holiday is beginning to pick up horses on the outside. Wild Horses toward the inside. Request for Parole is only now about 6 lengths from the lead. Medaglia d'Oro now about 7 or 8 lengths from the lead. He's got a lot to do as they round the far turn. Essence of Dubai is beginning to pick it up now. Outside horses as the field makes their way toward the top of the stretch. It is still War Emblem in front. War Emblem is the leader as the field turns for home. Proud Citizen still hanging in there with the fighting chance. Perfect Drift is down toward the inside. Came home is putting in his run now. He's about 4 lengths from the lead. Harlan's Holiday is picking it up. Here comes Medaglia d'Oro, who's there on the far outside. 1 furlong to go. War Emblem is still there. War Emblem, and he's pulling away. He's got another gear. War Emblem coming down to the final 16th. Now he's in front by 3, and now he's going to win it. War Emblem has won the Derby in front-running fashion. A beautiful ride there by Victor Espinosa. Proud Citizen finishing 2nd, followed by Perfect Drift. Then farther back, Medaglia d'Oro. So it is
And so Empire Maker is in, and now for the call of the 129th Kentucky Derby, let's go to Tom Durkin.
And the final horses taking their spot. There goes Funny Side into his post position. The odds board now reading 5-2 on the favorite, Empire Maker, who was bred for greatness, and this is his chance to prove it right now. He stands in the starting gate, the favorite in the 129th Kentucky Derby. There goes the blue collar Buddy Gill into his post position. Out of here, who's been running in some pretty exotic ports lately. Number 9, Indian Express, a horse that may very well be the front runner. Also another horse you might look out, he's breaking right next to Empire Maker, that could be on the lead, is Eye of the Tiger. And there goes 10 Most Wanted, who has been training sensationally. And there is a record 41st starter, Scrimshaw, for trainer D. Wayne Lucas in the Run for the Roses. They are in the gate. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby. Scrimshaw breaking on the far outside. Peace Rules. Brancusi is also right there. For the outside, Eye of the Tiger. Indian Express got caught in behind horses in the early going as they moved by us for the first time. And it is Brancusi in front. Peace Rules now moves to second. Eye of the Tiger is third. Funny Side toward the inside is racing fourth. Scrimshaw 5 wide into the first, in fifth. And Indian Express in a world of trouble, strangled in behind horses. Indian Express, a very tough time of it in the early stages here. Domestic Dispute is running 7th in between horses. Jerry Bailey has Empire Maker 8th and on the outside. Super Blitz is 9th. Awfully Wild is 10th. Then it's 10 Most Wanted, 3 ride on the back of the pack. He's 11th on the outside. That's what I'm talking about, is now running in 12th. Buddy Gill way near the back of the pack. And then it's Out of Here. Lone Star Sky and 10 Cents a Shine trails the field. The half went in a grueling 46 1/5 seconds. Peace Rule and Brancusi head to head with 5 furlongs to go here. Funny Side is called on for run as they approach the half-mile pole. Eye of the Tiger 4th and toiling on the outside. Then it's Domestic Dispute, who slips through in between horses. Scrimshaw in with the chance. He's only 5 lengths from the lead. Jerry Bailey is now launching his bid with Empire Maker. And there they go. They're moving on the outside. 6th a moment ago. And now they're 5th on the outside with 3 furlongs to go. They've run 3/4 in 1:10-1. They're approaching the top of the stretch. Funny Side to the neck of Peace Rules. Empire Maker charging hard. A sustained rally for him on the far outside as they turn for home. Eye of the Tiger. Brancusi is spent. Domestic Dispute is in between horses. Scrimshaw is toiling. Awfully Wild there on the outside. They're coming down to the final furlong. And the gutsy gelding Funny Side has a narrow lead. Bobby Frankel's Derby duo. Peace Rules to his inside. Empire Maker is giving it all. Funny Side trying to pull off the upset here. 12-1 coming down to the line. And the gutsy gelding Funny Side has won the 129th Kentucky Derby. With jockey Jose Santos aboard, and it was dead tight for second between Frankel's horses, Peace Rules and Empire Maker. That's what I'm talking about. Put in a belated run to be third. They ran a mile there in 1:35 3. It was a blistering pace up front, and this most elusive of all horse races has once again.
Durkin's call.
In the Kentucky Derby, Imperialism got a little bump from the cliff's edge at the start. Read the footnotes, comes away in good order, and there's Lionheart flashing his early speed today. Minister Eric is up close to the pace. Limehouse down toward the inside has been taken back. Quinton's Gold Rush on the far outside. Bias for the first time. Lionheart leads the way in a host of pursuers. Minister Eric is there. Read the footnotes is third. Smarty Jones very eager. He's 4th. Pollard's Vision is there on the outside, and Quinton's Gold Rush stacks 6 wide as they move into the clubhouse turn. Farther back, Master David is running along in 7th position. Borrego is 8th on the outside. Pro Prado moves up into 9th. Birdstone is 10th and in between horses. Limehouse is saving ground 11th. Castledale in the clear. He's now running in 12th. Friends Lake is now 13th. Song of the Sword is 14th. Tappet is running together 15th and 16th with the cliff's edge. And Imperialism is 17th. He has but 1 horse beaten, and that is action this day. The opening half mile, 46 3/5 seconds. And Lionheart throws down the gauntlet and opens up by 3. Testing fractions for him, 5 furlongs to go. Smarty Jones is a stalking second as they approach the far turn. Pollard's Vision in the clear, and he's right there 3rd. Minister Eric down on the inside, moving from 4th. Read the footnotes is handling the track well. He's 5th between horses with a half mile to run. They run 3/4 in 1:11-4. Borrego's beginning to pick it up on the outside. Pollard's Vision threads his way through in between horses. And there goes Tappet. Tappet is circling horses on the far outside, and the Cliff's Edge is following him, and Imperialism is pisking his way through, down toward the inside, not to the outside, and Master David follows him. They're 12 lengths from the lead as Lionheart turns for home, and undefeated Smarty Jones comes wide off the turn, and these two hook up at the top of the stretch. Lionheart is all heart, Smarty Jones is all out, and those two deadlocked at the 8th pole, and Smarty Jones is roused to the lead by journeyman jockey Stuart Elliott, and they have taken the lead away from Lionheart. Farther back, it's Limehouse and Imperialism, and here is the first undefeated winner of the Kentucky Derby since Seattle Slow in 1977. Smarty Jones has done it. What a moment this must be for Stuart Elliott. A 39-year-old journeyman, he has just won the race of a lifetime.
The final horses taking their place in the starting gate. There is Going Wild with his white blinkers, and he's got some early speed. He might be somewhere in the mix early. And on the far outside, Buzzards Bay, ready for the start of the 131st Kentucky Derby. 23-year-olds in line. Spanish Chestnut breaking from post 13. And they're off in the Kentucky Derby, and Bandini and Spanish Chestnut both broke quickly. Bellamy Road is right there with them, and on the far outside it's Going Wild. So a stampede under us for the first time, and as expected it is Spanish Chestnut in front, Going Wild right there on the outside, Bellamy Road not far behind in third, Flower Alley is fourth, High Five fifth between horses, Closing Argument sixth on the outside, High Limit is seventh at the rail, and Bandini is running in 8th position. Sun King's ninth toward the inside. Buzzards Bay is 10th. A Fleet Alex in tight quarters running 11th, 3 lengths back. Coin Silver is now 12th toward the inside. Noble Causeway is 13th. Andromeda's Hero is now 14th. Wilco 15th. Greeley's Galaxy 16th. Giacomo 17th in between horses. Sorted Out is 18th. And then Don't Get Mad is 19th, and Greater Good is the last of 20. 45 and 1/5 seconds, among the fastest opening half miles ever in the Kentucky Derby. In the role of the pacemaker, it is Spanish Chestnut. Flower Alley second on the inside. Javier Castellano is now asking Bellamy Road at the half-mile pole. Going Wild in between horses, so too High Five. And Buzzards Bay making a move on the outside, Closing Argument. A Fleet Alex trying to thread his way through between horses. He will go inside as they round the far turn. 3 furlongs to go here. They ran 3/4 in a bruising 109 and 2. And here comes Bellamy Road, who's charging up on the outside. High Fly is moving with him. Spanish Chestnut is weakening. A Fleet Alex is in behind them. Closing Argument is in with a chance there on the outside. Buzzards Bay coming down the middle of the track at the top of the stretch in the Kentucky Derby. High Five, Bellamy Road, Closing Argument on the far outside. Here comes a Fleet Alex charging through between horses. Giacomo, Don't Get Mad, late charge on the far outside. Coming down to the finish. Closing Argument, short lead. Giacomo, a Fleet Alex. It's a 3-horse photo finish. And on the wire, it's Giacomo who has won the 131st Kentucky Derby. Close for second, Closing Argument, and the Fleet Alex. Don't Get Mad was fourth. The final time was 2:02 and 3. So it is Giacomo, the winner of the Derby, and the second biggest long shot in the 131-year history of this race. And there goes Brother Derek, the morning line favorite, but will not go off as the post time favorite. He takes post position number 18. There is long shot Storm Treasure. As you look at the head-on shot, going into the starting gate, you're going to look at post positions 3, 4, and 9. 3 Keyed Entry, 4 Sinister Minister, 9 Sharp Humor. Those are the 3 quickest out of the gate that we expect to see the surfeit of speed in the Kentucky Derby this year. And they are off in the Kentucky Derby, and wasting no time, it is Sinister Minister, and Sharp Humor comes on through in between horses. Toward the outside, Bluegrass Cat is there, Keyed Entry toward the rail, and here's that cavalry charge by us for the first time, and it's Sinister Minister, and Keyed Entry comes through on his inside. Sharp Humor runs third as they head for the turn. Showing up is fourth, Barbro's fifth in between horses. Lawyer Ron is sixth, Seaside Retreat is seventh, and then it's Bluegrass Cat, eighth toward the inside. Brother Derek well out into of the track. He's now running along in 9th position. AP Warrior is 10th. Point Determined is 11th toward the inside. Sweet Northern Saint, the favorite, is 12th and moving through in between horses. Bob and John is now 13th. Deputy Glitters is 14th. Private Foul 15th. Steppenwolfer 16th toward the inside. Flashy Bull is 17th. And then it's a Storm Treasure down toward the inside, running in 18th position. Cause to Believe is 19th. Jazzle, the stretch runner, is the last of them all. 46 seconds flat for the opening half mile, and it is indeed a grueling pace here, set by Keyed Entry. Sinister Minister is second as they approach the half-mile pole going into that far turn. Sweet Northern Saint has picked his way through the pack. He's down on the inside fourth. Barbaro in the clear, poised as they move into the far turn, and he's moving up to be fourth now, showing up his fifth. Bluegrass Cat is sixth, and he's called on for more run as they're on the far turn. There goes Sinister Minister. 3/4 in 10 and 4, and it's Sinister Minister, and here comes Barbaro. The undefeated Barbaro comes up on the outside, and he takes the lead as the field turns for home in the Kentucky Derby. Barbaro turns it on, and his stablemate showing up as second. Bluegrass Cat is third. Brother Derek putting in a late run on the far outside. Steppenwolfer is fifth, and Sweet Northern Saint sixth toward the rail, but they're coming to the finish, and it is all Barbaro in a sublime performance. He runs away from them all, and he has saved something left for the Preakness. Barbaro wins by 7. Bluegrass Cat was second. Steppenwolfer was third. Three-way photo for fourth. Jazzle, Brother Derek, and showing up. This was a no doubt about it winner, and there is the silver winner of the Olympic medal winning it, and there is a disappointed Dan Hendricks, whose horse did not perform as well as they thought today, but boy, this was a terrific performance by Barbaro today.
Well, we've talked about, Gary, how talented this field was, and Michael Matz quietly confident all week long leading up.